Hey everybody, Alex the marketing guy here at Straz Dining Center today. We haven't been here yet, and we're here with Sharon. Oh, Sharon, say hi to everybody. So here at Straz, this is known as a platinum mindful dining center. So a lot of the foods that we prepare here are healthy foods, a lot more fresh items. Today, we're going to focus a lot on vegan and vegetarian dining. We know there's a lot of vegan and vegetarians out there. Some of you who may not be vegan or vegetarian, but you want to add more plant-based proteins into your diet, you might consider you flexitarian. You want to get into trying some of these different food items. Sharon's been working a lot over the last few years to develop different menu concepts and recipes that fit that vegan and vegetarian profile. And today, we're going to be doing an Indian potato and cauliflower pea kind of combination, something that you make pretty regularly here, right, Sharon? So it's one of our more popular dishes here. Again, we will always include the recipe for this dish in the comment section after the video has been posted. But Sharon, let's get started with this Indian potato and cauliflower dish.
So first we're going to make the sauce. It takes the most time.
Okay, so we're going to start with the sauce. Our ingredients here, a bunch of cilantro, right, Sharon?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of cilantro. Can't have too much. And then what do you got there?
Sriracha sauce for a little spice.
Okay.
And but not so much salt. We don't use a lot of salt here at Skillet.
Okay, so low on the sodium profile. You don't need to use salt. We do, which does have a little bit of salt, but not a ton in there.
Then a pinch of cumin.
Cumin.
A pinch of celery salt. And it's better to use celery salt than regular salt because you get more flavor.
Perfect. So a nice celery salt.
Good amount of onion powder.
Okay, onion powder.
Not onion salt.
Not onion salt. So remember, no onion salt, just onion powders.
Garlic powder or fresh garlic. It depends on what we have.
Also, no garlic salt, just garlic powder. So we're using the powders here.
It's for flavor.
Right, all the ingredients that you can easily get at your local grocery store. And then we're doing oil.
We're doing olive oil, but you can use vegetable oil. Preferably not canola, because that's not
So especially here at Straz, we like to use the olive oil. It's a little bit more of a healthier oil for us when we're cooking. But she's using a food processor. You can use any kind of processor that you have at home. A blender would also work for this. Sharon's going to go get, we're steaming the potatoes and the cauliflower. And at home you can steam it however you normally would steam in a pot with a little bit of water. Right?
Or you can use leftover cauliflower. Don't put the seasoning.
Okay. So we wanted a little bit al dente, right? A little bit of a punch to it.
Now, if this is too thick, I add just a little bit more oil.
So Sharon, what's the consistency that we're looking for?
Kind of a pesto.
A pesto consistency. So we're letting this run in the food processor just for a couple minutes here.
Right, and by that time the potatoes and peas will be done.
Perfect.
Then we're going to put it in a pan or in a bowl.
Right.
Then if you put it in a bowl, you can serve it in a bowl, and you won't have to do another dish.
There you go. And then if you want this to be a little bit more on the spicy side, you can always add more sriracha or less depending on your flavor profile that you like. Sharon, tell it, how long have you been working here at Sodexo at Marquette?
Almost 33 years.
33 years. So Sharon's been someone who's been all around, worked at many places, but she cares a lot and works on a lot of recipes for vegan and vegetarian.
And allergies.
Yeah.
Because we don't, like a regular pesto, you put nuts in it and you put dairy, and we have a lot of people who cannot have it. And this is what this looks like.
So again, a nice consistency like a pesto, but again, different from pesto because we didn't use pine nuts and other different nuts in it that traditionally you would use in a pesto. And again, that's for the allergies of the students. Okay, so we've got the sauce ready.
It's done.
Perfect. Now we're gonna go and grab our vegetables, right, that have been steamed.
Yeah, and they're almost done.
So here we obviously have industrial size steamers. Again, when you're doing this at home, you can cook off your potatoes by boiling them in water, then straining them. You can do similar techniques with your cauliflower to steam those as well. Make sure you drain those. We don't want a lot of liquid in there. And no, keep going, Sharon. We're still cooking. We're just filling some time. One of the other neat things about Sharon is when she's not here cooking, she's still cooking. And she works for this group on campus called the Marquette University Neighborhood Kitchens. It's a great partnership that we have at Marquette Dining Services with them. And they help prepare food that goes out into the community to help others that are less fortunate or who need meals. But Sharon donates all of her time to do that. So Sharon's been doing that for many years. So,
I worked at campus kitchen too since the second time they had it.
so
Second.
some of you may be more familiar with Campus Kitchens, which was a national organization about college campuses who prepared foods here. And it switched over to now what we call Monk or Marquette University Neighborhood Kitchens, and Sharon still donates her time for that. She's been recognized nationally for her work with that program. All right, so Sharon, we're throwing in some peas here.
And they're frozen, defrosted.
Frozen and defrosted. And then again, these are the steamed potatoes, the steamed cauliflower. I'm gonna hold that for you.
Thank you. And the cauliflower is cooked a lot.
Right, so it's still, if I feel it here, it's just steamed ever so slightly. It's still got a nice texture to it. So again, a little bit of a crunch if you were to bite into this yet. So we're just gonna mix that up a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring this over, right, Sharon?
I can use this.
Perfect, so we've got this one already ready to go. I'm just gonna stir this up. So as everybody can see, this is kind of what that liquid looks like and the consistency of that. So we're gonna go ahead and stir that in.
And the fragrance is so wonderful.
It really is. You get a lot of,
A little bit more.
little bit more. We're getting close. And again, the recipe will be in the comment section after this.
And this will keep a week and a half in the refrigerator. And you can use it on a pasta.
A lot of great uses for this. And again, this is for somebody who might have a tree nut allergy, a great substitute but to get that flavor of a pesto without those tree nuts in it.
A little bit more.
Perfect. So we're going to keep adding a bit more. That's a lot more than I was thinking. But we want to make sure that this gets a really nice coat all around all of those vegetables, right?
And you can make this with Italian parsley, fresh, or basil. Sometimes basil is a little strong and heavy. And some people just don't like basil.
So for folks that are, maybe in the flexitarian category, you're looking to just, spice up your vegetables a bit. This, again, is a great way to do that. And if you like it hotter, add more sriracha. We're going to go ahead and put together a little plate of this, right?
Now you can use this as a main dish, or you can use it as a side dish. It's also good cold as a salad.
All right, and then we finish it off with a little bit of pita. And then this is always my favorite part about these. We're gonna do a taste test on this. I'm gonna make sure I get some potatoes, the peas, and the cauliflower all together. And again, just a really nice earthy aroma with the cilantro and all the vegetables. Very simple. Again, with the cauliflower not being cooked all the way through, it's not soft. So you get a little bit of a crunch in there and then a softness with the potato, which is really nice. But really great flavor from the sauce.
Also can put tempeh in here that you eat, or tofu, and it gives another flavor, and you get more protein in it, and which will help with your vitamin intake.
Right. So we want to thank Sharon again for demoing this for us today. Again, Indian potato cauliflower mix. We will include this recipe in our comments below. But we want to thank Sharon for all of her time and dedication to students here on campus at Marquette. She's been really a strong advocate for vegan, vegetarian options, healthy dining options, and the time that she spends outside of cooking at Straz is spent cooking for those in the community who are less fortunate. So Sharon is really somebody that does a lot for our community here at Marquette and in the Milwaukee area. So we thank you, Sharon, and we'll join us next time on our next episode of Taste of Marquette.
I have one comment. The way I feel about cooking here is like cooking for my own family, and I wanted to our students like they are my children because I like someone to do the same thing.
Right. So that's Sharon's message of customer service, and it doesn't get any better than that, folks. Again, join us next time on our Taste of Marquette episode. Have a great day.